Good evening, everybody. I'm that purple bastard. I'm here with my fellow Rogue Scholars, the Forces. Got DJ Arsenic and Mr. X here. We're just chilling, talking about FlyFest, talking about them, talking about shit. I guess y'all just want to start off, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah, we're the Forces. We started out as a group. It was like partner King James, Nasty Nick from DNN, this guy X, myself, and a couple other one of our partners, and we went as the Voltron crew. And everybody kind of just broke up and did their own thing, and it just ended up being me and this guy. And we still rep Voltron crew, but I don't know. It's just I guess the Forces is like a more compact visual of the Voltron crew.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you even hear like DNN say they rep Voltron crew too. So
yeah, I've heard them say that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what the Forces are. Hip hop influenced by everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything to add?
I mean, you pretty much put it up in a nutshell, man. But really, like, what we're trying to do as the Forces is basically show people, basically it's a big scheme of things. There's people at the top, and there's these people, and as far as music goes, they pretty much run everything. So it's hard for people like us, underground artists, to basically get in where we fit in,
Right.
But basically, what the Forces is about is true to the core hip hop. That's what we about, and you can hear it through our lyrics. And you put on what we put out, and you listen to the stuff that come on the radio, and there's a big difference. And the reason why there's a big difference is because we are different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, we don't knock nobody. We don't knock nobody's hustle. Everybody got to make it. But it's like there's a younger generation coming up off of the music today, and the music we grew up off of. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost lost.
Yeah.
And it's not good at all for it to be getting to that point, because the knowledge of it is being lost, and so therefore people not understanding what true hip hop is, and it's freedom of expression, and it's we use words to convey to paint a picture, to convey a message.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out there that don't do that, and if you're not doing that, that's what true hip hop is. If you're not doing that, you're not hip hop.
Right.
If you're not being true to yourself, if you're not painting a picture to convey a message to somebody else that's either enlightening, people got beef, they might be belittling somebody, but they painting a picture to convey a message about somebody else.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But if you're not putting that forth, if you're not putting that foot forward, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing it. And there's a lot of people at the top that's like that. But we're underground, you know what I'm saying, and we put 100% into what we do. So when you hear our lyrics, you know that there's still people out there, you know what I'm saying, like still doing what they need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? There's still people out there that still put forth true hardcore hip hop. The Rogue Scholars, we put out real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that come from us. We don't sound like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? None of us.
Yeah, whether it be Purple Bastard and the same, DNN, Crazy 8, Darisha, we all sound different, and it can't nobody say that we're pop music or that we're, I mean, some of our shit might be like radio friendly and stuff, but I mean, it's definitely not the norm what you hear on the radio.
Yeah, it's a strong team. Y'all want to tell us about some of y'all's influences?
Oh man, my dad's been shoving music down my throat my whole life, so I'm gonna say my dad, Van Halen, Carlos Santana, Deadmau5, Wu-Tang Clan, Bone Thugs and Harmony, DJ Screw. Name it because we're in Houston and he's one of my favorite DJs. I'm not even a screwhead, but I will say he's my favorite DJ because he's like exactly. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But I mean, DJ Screw is one of my favorite DJs for the solid fact that he invented this style, and it's nobody can take that away from him, you know. Yeah. Well, for me, that's pretty much what it is, man.
Yeah, like as far as myself, I grew up. The first rapper that I ever heard was Ice Cube.
Oh, okay.
And like I wouldn't say first ever rapper because I heard rap before, but but the first that actually like caught my attention, yeah, you know, that made me sit back and be like, you know what, there's something more to that, and I'm gonna start going, you know, into other parts of hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would say him at that time was a big part of West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Down here, I would have to say, you know, Nas's influence, lyrically wise, because I'm a lyricist. I don't really freestyle, but I'm saying, like, I throw something out there. But,
Right.
But lyrically wise, like, I listen to lyrics, I listen to what people actually say, and you know, people that are lyrically inclined is what I listen to, you know what I'm saying, what I tune into basically. So, I mean, you know, Common's real lyrically inclined, Most Def, it's a lot of people that I'm influenced by, you know what I'm saying, the greats, Pop, Big, Pun, you know, even Lil Snoop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, we pretty much, I'm influenced by rock too, like how you said, you know, I listen to pretty much everything, and that comes
no
out,
country music.
That actually comes out in our music. If you heard any of our tracks, we remix a lot of rock tracks and make those songs our own. Right. And most of the time, you know, you hear the song, but you know, you don't hear that song, like you don't think about the song that it was, because we make it something new. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much everybody. You know, and I'm actually influenced by the people that are around me too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like we work with a lot of talented people, and that makes me a better person as a lyricist, as a rapper, as an MC,
as an artist.
An artist in general. Yeah, it makes us better. It makes other artists better to be around other artists that are better than them, because it makes you want to, you know, step your game up.
Right.
And so yeah, we're influenced by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, from a DJ standpoint, I'm gonna have to say Mixmaster Mike and Tony Touch, Jam Master Jay, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna say they influenced me, but like those are some of my favorite DJs that, like, when I was younger, I was watching on TV and they did their damn thing, made me want to do that. So yeah,
bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, my next question is, how do y'all feel about the Houston hip hop scene currently, and what do you feel y'all's place in it is?
Truthfully, the Houston hip hop scene, you had an interview with Crazy A. He kind of said something really good about that. So if y'all haven't seen Crazy A's interview, y'all want to check that out. But he said something on there, and you know, that's a part of it. As far as
the crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, as far as the Houston scene, it's been a change, you know, like maybe for about the past 6 years now. It's basically transitional phase, I guess you can say, we're going through. And it's not just in music, you know, but there's a lot to the hip hop scene, whether it be fashion, you know, graphics. It's a lot of different things that a lot of people trying to get into, and we're becoming a hub. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if people actually put their ear to the streets, they'll know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a plethora of underground artists here. You know what I'm saying? And there's a plethora of good underground artists here. Yeah. And if you actually keep your ear to the streets, you would love the people that you hear over the people that's on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, besides the commercial people like the Slim Thugs and the Bun B's and the Paul Walls and stuff, I mean, those guys are great or whatever. They sound good and stuff. But I mean, if you take it like to the underground, like to the circuit that we belong to, I mean, Hollywood Floss doesn't sound like Fat Tony, and Fat Tony doesn't sound like DNN, and DNN don't sound like the Forces.
Right.
So I mean, everybody sounds different, and I think that's a great thing, you know.
It's a lot of versatility.
I mean, whereas to like the people that, I mean, the stuff that people are used to, like everybody else outside of Houston, everybody kind of sounds the same.
Yeah, all the people that hear or something. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah.
Right. I guess my next question is, what does FlyFest represent to y'all?
Oh man, it's just gonna be a crazy event, man. It's like hip hop out the yin yang, man. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of people, but I haven't heard a lot of people that are on the bill. But I've on the other side, I've heard like Hash Brown. He's one of my favorite producers from Houston. His album Sounds from the Backseat is actually one of my favorite albums of last year, Underground or Commercial.
Yeah, that's very good.
Man. So I mean, he's good. It's just, man, I can't even express it, man. Because I mean, there's these little events, and you know, it's cool or whatever. But you know, it's always like a mixed event. It's rock heads with rappers, with singers, with DJs, and you know, that's all cool and stuff, but I mean, this is like an all hip hop event. You know, you don't get much of that in Houston unless it's like mainstream. So I mean, I think it's gonna be a good look, man, for Houston in general.
So
yeah, me, I think annual.
Yeah,
it needs to be an annual thing.
Yeah, man. We don't get many things like this, man. But when it does come around, I mean, people do come together and, you know, do some badass shit, man. So, yeah.
All right. Well, are there any artists that y'all are looking forward to see perform at the FlyFest?
Darisha, I've seen him perform once. He puts on a hell of a show. He's a great MC. Darisha, Hash Brown always puts on a great show. Hollywood Floss is probably my favorite performer, like as far as stage performance. Of course, all the Rogue Scholars, I mean, you can expect a great show from everybody. Samus puts on a great show. I haven't seen John Duke perform. I'm excited to see him perform. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Pretty much same people. You know, he said Samus. She's really talented. You know, so.
Yeah, fuck Nicki Minaj. You know.
Yeah, she blows.
Samus is the real deal.
She blows her out the water. Yeah. Yeah, the Rhodes Scholars, DNN, you know, all of us. Pretty much, the bill is really good.
Oh yeah, and I've heard of K Reno since I was a little kid, since middle school, man. Yeah. But I mean, I've never heard his music, but I mean, people are hyping him up like.
Yeah, they were all.
Yeah, man.
I got it.
I mean, I've heard
if you like lyricists, man.
Yeah, man. I haven't. I mean, like for real. Like I've heard of this guy since I was a kid, man. And I guess it was just one of those things that I need to give him a chance, but I just always forget. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see him too. So
check that out, man. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess last thing is, did y'all want to give some kind of preview or something?
I'm seeing the trend of dudes talking like hands, not even knowing what's going on. You don't know who we are or know it in our crew, so we gotta let you know who we are. The ultimate remixers, we got the elixir. You dick lickers need to go somewhere to hoes in your body that fuck up your party. I don't put money where my mouth is. I spit fire. We dead meat treats for the dogs. We don't sleep. The righteous walking with me as they blitz the streets under our feet. We so cold cheese. Retired all the cowards standing around. And all you're hearing is the ultimate sound, similar to owning horses or Porsches with the forces coming gunning with roads. Gave it a supposed to be letting it go. Blow the hole in your dome, but it wasn't a chrome. Just letting you know H is the home. And we keep it to hold, so therefore no one man can consider the throne. Get some definition, go home, leave the party to pros. Nigga, this is the forces. FlyFest.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Alright.
Alright.
Sign out.
FlyFest. Purple Bastard Productions, bitch.